Hello, and welcome to another video from Sustenance Uncovered, the only YouTube channel you need to not only survive the current apocalypse, but actually enjoy it. And today's video is going to be a response to a question that has been posed, inside of the survivalist YouTube community. And the question is, why are you a prepper? Give 3 reasons why you're a prepper, and specifically prepping for a world without rule of law. Now, I guess more specifically, it said that how would you, what 3 reasons would you give to someone who's not a prepper so that they would become a prepper? All right, that clears things up. That makes this a little bit more specific. First off, you don't want to go in there and attack whatever governmental systems they have put their faith in to keep a rule of law. You don't want to attack the world's ability to grow food or produce oil, because people got all kinds of opinions about that. And you sure don't want to bring up all that stuff they got hid in Area 51 or whatever. Because as soon as you start talking about being a prepper, automatically you're already headed towards being marked as a communist or a socialist or a skinhead or some kind of conspiracy theorist. And really, we should just keep it basic. A prepper is simply a person, not somebody that is trying to escape from the social order of things, but who recognizes that everything they get comes from the social order, and if that was to collapse, they need a backup system. I'm not saying it's going to collapse, but everybody should have a backup system. So here's the 3 things. And look here, in the Bible it says, and I ain't trying to make this a religious talk, but the Bible says, you don't give meat to babies, you give them milk. And that's a good principle to go by with this little line of reasoning we're going to do. We're not even give them 3 reasons why we're preppers. We're going to let them give it to us. Just ask them 3 questions. The first question: is it possible for the government to lie? That's all. Don't even go into, they said there was weapons of mass destruction, or the entire Al-Qaeda network was run by Saddam Hussein. Some people believe that stuff, so that might not even help you. Just ask them basically, can the government lie? Not is the government lying to us about this or that, just can they? Because people know that without the government there's no rule of law. Second question to ask them: even if the government is telling the truth, can the government make a mistake? Not is the government making a mistake. Don't attack anything specific, because people just have to get in their head the idea that the government can make a mistake, and most of them have that idea. So and they'll tell you that, yeah, the government can lie. Yeah, the government can make a mistake. So knowing that, if everything we need to exist, a monetary system, food, cheap oil, all those things, if every one of them things comes from society through the government, what is the government's backup plan in case they telling the truth, and in case they not lying and something just happens to go wrong? Now here, people may have some kind of ideas like, oh, the government got 1 trillion gallons of oil in a reserve. And there is some truth to that. They got some kind of oil in reserve, but I'm pretty sure the oil reserves, I don't know, get us through about a day or 2. Especially if we figure out we ain't got no other source of oil. The government's going to go make war with every country on the planet, and 1 trillion gallons of oil probably go in about a day. So that's it. That's all. Just ask them those 3 questions. Can the government lie? And when they're honest, can they make a mistake? And if they make a mistake, what's the backup system? Well, the backup system is you. That's it, the individuals. The government seems to not be steering people towards prepping, but it's just tell them it's your duty to have a backup system, not just for yourself, but to help the others around you. So that's it. That's why you're going to be a prepper, because you being a prepper is the backup system in case something goes wrong with the system we're using right now.